Okay, time for another M21 best of one draft. I literally just got done with my previous one, in which I went 6-2 with a deck that I thought was very bad. Um, so I don't really know. I struggle to make sense of that and know how to adapt. As a recap, I'm really bad. I'm pretty new at trying to draft consistently, but I love limited magic. I think it's the coolest way to play. I'm a huge limited resources listener, not because I feel like I'm getting amazingly better, although I think many people do get better by listening to that podcast, but it's just really fun to listen to. So go check out. Luis and Marshall are the best. Although they would not be super proud to watch this draft and associate me with them. And yet. Okay, Transmogrify, exile creature. I'm not going to do that. That could help them a lot. Faith Fetters looks exciting. Substantiate, Cultivate, Bastard's Acolyte. This is a great pack. I like Faith Fetters. I like all of the uncommons, really, and Bastards, but I think I will take Faith Fetters because you just don't get stuff like that every day. But man, it's hard to pass a Bastards. Wait, why did I put it in the sideboard? Come on, Ben. There we go. What a silly pickle. Just had a very acceptable PB&J. That was a really good way to keep my life going. I think Faith Fetters is definitely better than either of the other two. Probably it is just the best, but man, it's just hard to pass good cards. Like I'm still at that stage of my draft life. Gourmand's a great reanimation target. Grasp is a great wrecking things target. I really love to play green-white, and so Drowsing Pteranodon looks amazing, but I think Grasp is just better. But boy, is that difficult. You know what I mean? Again, yeah. So Hooded Blightfang, I do actually like. Eliminate, I like. Village Rites, Return, Titanic. So it's really between Eliminate and Hooded Blightfang. What does this really do? It kind of eases us toward this life game thing. It's a great blocker. And then just Eliminate just kills things, which is also great. I mean, Eliminate kills Hooded Blightfang, so I feel like that... No, I'm just kidding. Let's just take the rare. I feel like it's sweet. We already have a Grasp, which is a great start. Maybe we can pick up... Here, look, there's another Eliminate. Now I feel great about that choice. Talk about Roddy, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag limited resources. Eliminate or... See, this is a late Llanowar Visionary, right? Later Llanowar Visionary. Nothing else is really comparable. It's really like Llanowar, Hunter's Edge, Spellgorger, Weird, or Eliminate, and Spellgorger is not that good. So let's take a Visionary, and just on the hunch that we see some green open. So much for that. Sanctum of All is trash. There's nothing good here. I guess like Vryn Mare is okay. Do we like that better than everything? I think we do. Let's take a Wingmare. Magma might be better. Sure. I don't feel good about that pack at all. I like an on-color Temple. But probably Traders or Swift Response, Fetid Imp, Hunter's Edge. Like, I think I'm starting to feel like we're sort of edging toward this green thing. Hunter's Edge, this is good, right? Like it's just a bite, you know? I think I like it better than Swift Response. Not sure. I think maybe I undervalue Swift Response, but it seems like a hard card to evaluate. Like when you're against an aggressive deck, it's beautiful, and when against control, it's just like a blank card, basically. What is this thing? Why is it here? Let's see. I would love to see a really strong read signal like a Pteranodon. We did pass a Pteranodon, which is a dangerous move. Yeah, you heard me. It's a very pretty Visionary too. Not to put too fine a point on that. Grasp too. We got some bangers. Like I'm really up for splashing like face fetters if we can do that. What's happening on? What's happening? Do we still have internet? Oh, thank goodness. All right. I like that Blossoming Sands actually. If we're doing that, we're passing up on Crypt Lurker, but I don't really care about it. Bad Deal might be kind of good. I know this is early to take lands because we just don't even know what colors we even are, so maybe it's not that good. But I don't really care about Crypt Lurker. Like, do we think we're like green-black reanimate or something? We can just reanimate a Baneslayer Angel, open one of those. No, let's take this, but it's weird. Okay. I like Snare Spinner. It's threatening and mean. Better than Mind Rot or like. I'm just not confident we're white, and so that's why I'm not excited about Legion's Judgment. Alright, this is our first pack. Transmogrify made it all the way around the table. Mass Blackguard could be okay. It has Flash, that's cool. We don't really have any other life gain going on. So let's take the Blackguard. Not sure where we're supposed to be. There's a Mind Rot there too, right? So like maybe black is kind of open. Some weird things are happening with this draft in terms of passing and connection. Gourmand. So, I like Ranger's Guile. This is a really great reanimator target. I feel like maybe people aren't reanimating, but we're just nowhere near that really. We could just cast it, I guess. Gourmand or Ranger's Guile? I think let's do Gourmand. Let's do Gourmand. We don't want to cast it. We really don't. Let's do this. We have outs to do the life leaking thing. I hope we don't play this though. This is a weird pack. We've got a lot of black, green, okay, but we have like Hunter's Edge I think is good, Fate's Fetters is great, Landar Visionary great, Hood Black Fang is good, Grasp is great. So we really do want to be black, right? Like, and then it's just like maybe green, maybe white, maybe both. I'm hoping it's someone else in this pod that has some connection struggles, and not me. Oh, sure. We'll just grab a Sanguine Indulgence. I really don't think we're doing this lifelink thing, but if we are, I'm putting it on the sideboard because I don't really want to be there. But wouldn't it be crazy if we played this card? I just want my person to my left to feel like blue is open. This is not a terrible card, I feel like, but it's going on the sideboard. Sublime Epiphany. Oh, God, I love that card. Another Face Fetters. Tasty. Face Fetters over a lot of wonderful blue cards. I really wish we could play Experimental Overload. I know we're nowhere near it, but Face Fetters over. I think we're just not Sublime Epiphany, right? Like this is too bad because wow. But get in here, Face Fetters. Thieves Guild, whenever a rogue... We have another rogue, right? It's this... No, I think... Do we take the flying thing? No, we didn't. Bosries is probably a great. Infernal Scarring, Walking Corpse. Revitalize is okay, but we're not really doing a life gain thing yet. Oh, sorry. So when this thing, I don't really care about all that. I think we're gonna take the Bosries and maybe be more open to, like, we could be splashing green, right? Yeah, really like Bosries. We need more curve stuff though. Siege Striker, Alpine Watchdog, Finishing Blow. Finishing Blow might be okay. Do we like Siege Striker? We don't really, right? Like, we don't have that kind of deck to support it yet. How many creatures do we have? Like none? 8. Yikes. This is so cool. I think we gotta take Finishing Blow, like we're like a control deck maybe. Or we could Rise Again for the Gourmand. It's probably okay. We don't have a way to get into the graveyard though. I'm gonna take Finishing Blow. But not sure. Peer into the Abyss. Huh. That could be kind of cool, but probably too crazy. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we are like backdooring into this black-white sort of thing. Like we could grab Alpine Watchdog, which is a great thing to put Bosri counters on. We should be taking our lesson that like we need to be doing stuff early, right? That's what we learned theoretically. Oh, here's that rogue I was looking for before. Mass Blackguard. So like maybe we're splashing green for Hunter's Edge and Lenore Visionary, and are mostly black-white. And we can like sort of reanimate this. Well, we don't have a play to reanimate the Gourmand yet. Oof. I am really glad we took this. Like, this is starting to feel really great. We need some really great creatures. I'm really interested to look at that Finishing Blow pick again, because I wonder what I passed to take Finishing Blow. It didn't feel amazing, whatever it was. Vrynwing Mare isn't bad to put counters on. Watcher of the Spheres is not where we are. Dub sucks. Gnarled Sage maybe is not really not good. Let's take the Wingmare. We have stuff to do. Gale Swooper's okay. Yeah. I think I like Gale Swooper better than any other card here, if we're white. I like this card. To poor Azusa. So great in Modern, formerly. Yep, we'll do that. Dogs, you get +1/+1. Huh. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Secure, let's Rise Again. Let's take a Rise Again and maybe we can figure out a way to get our Gourmand into the graveyard. Fetid Imp is excellent. So we are like this weird black-white thing that isn't high on the life gain. I'll take this because it's a sweet rare, but not play it. So like our removal is sweet, right? We have like double Faith. Well, hold on, let's do this. Let's probably not, but we're not playing dub, so. So we have Grasp, we have Faith's Fetters twice, we have Finishing Blow. That's like a lot of great removal. Alright, unlikely, but maybe this goes in there. We have Hunter's Edge. Alright, Ruined Halo. You have protection from cards with the chosen name. Probably not quite good enough. Don't we have eliminates too? I feel like we did. Maybe that was a different draft. Or no, we just ended up taking something else. Feet is pretty sick. How are we doing on creatures? Got some. I think we don't. I think we'd rather have a feat than a uneliminate. Maybe? Is that right? I wonder. Let's take feet because we have a lot of other removal too. Thrashy Bee is here. Cultivate would be a good fixer. Hunter's Edge is there. Makeshift Battalion is like a thing. I kind of like Valorous Steed. I know that's crazy talk. Maybe it'll wheel. Doubt it, right? No, it's too good. Do we cultivate so that we can get into some crazy stuff? I think we do. Well, no, it's like it fixes our splash, but we have to have a green to do it. So maybe not. Wish we could take Thrashy Bee, but that's kind of not where we are. I'm hoping we can get this back. This puts counters on things. This is maybe okay. Let's try it. I'm not sure about that pick, by the way. That was like definitely a time enforced sort of pick. Like another... Look at that Pteranodon. God, that's sexy. Let's do it. Let's take the Pteranodon. Frick. Let's take the Deathbloom Thal. I think that's like more trying to do the same thing that we were trying to do, except it's in our colors. But man. Yeah. Gadrick I love, actually. Too bad that's not a thing for us anymore. Do we have a Snare Spinner? We do, but we're not even sure if we're going to play it. Let's take a DBT. This thing was pretty good last time. Let's try this. We're really not doing the life gain thing, I think. Pride Balkan is nice. Let's do this, because we can cast it flexibly later. No. So it's like Portcullis Vine or Neon, or not Neon, Portcullis Vine or nothing, basically. Wow. Okay, we really want some green sources in our lives. I think Portcullis Vine is not good. So let's take our Sweet Rare, maybe. We're not going to play one of these, right? Valor Steed came, or it didn't come back, but oh, this is also an amazing freaking card. This is such a beating, right? Like, kind of wish we'd taken the Cultivate now. Let's probably, man. Let's try to get to this. Let's try to get to this. Crazy? Possibly. Bird, cat, dog, ox, or snake. We just have a lot of not that, I feel like. So no. Hunter's Edge, sure. Almost a meteorite is not crazy, but let's do this. Rune Halo came back. I know it's crazy, but I'm going to take this and see if we can get it. Cultivate is here. I'm so happy. What is this deck, guys? We just like... Sorry, what is this deck, y'all? We have too many wonderful things to play with. I'm so happy. Kind of. Like, what are we going to build? This has been a roller coaster. Remember way back when we took like a hooded Blight Fang and thought like, yeah, that could be cool. Whew. I don't think we're doing this. That's an easy cut. Blood Glutton is also out. I don't think we're on the Reanimator plan either. Like, if anything, we're hard casting these things off of Llanowar Visionary and Cultivate. So we do have to remember that we need to, like, when we cultivate, we're almost always going to get a green source. I don't think we're playing any of these. I would love another duel, just like another. I don't think we saw any, so it's just not going to happen, right? But What a roller coaster. Like, Word of the Woods seems insane to me. It just seems way too good. We're not playing any of these. Come a little closer. Okay. Wow. An embarrassment of playables. Let's get this crap out of here so we can think. Alright, so we have to make an easy, like... We really want to curve out, so we're probably playing 17 lands. So 23, so we have to make 6 cuts. Okay, here's... How many... We don't have that many flyers. We have Imp... No, we do have some flyers. We have Imp, Double Wingmare, and Gale Swooper for Celestial Enforcer. That's probably okay, and it's just like a body. Maybe that Watchdog is not great. This thing can just always attack, right? And like with a counter on it, it could be pretty good. This seems whatever, so that's an easy cut. Maybe the Snare Spinners that early are not good because we just don't want to have green until 3. We have crazy removal. It's great. I guess we could potentially struggle to cast Grasp of Darkness when we start screwing around with splashes, so that's an interesting point. Cut the short sword. So we really need... This is rough. We actually could, at various times, need double of every color. But we're not cutting Grasp of Darkness, right? That's just not a thing we're going to do. This definitely feels like we ended up half... Like... I think really, like... I wonder if we should just be white-green. Alright, stay with me. Stay with me. Let's just see what white-green would look like. So we ditch this, we ditch Grasp. We can still keep these and ditch Gourmand. And then what are we playing to fill that? Because we're splashing for DBT and Cultivate, which is fine. You're the only one I notice. White-green. So we have to play, like we can play our Snare Spinners now. And this is actually kind of okay. So we lose Grasp of Darkness and Gourmand. But we gain better mana, we think. We still have double Hunter's Edge, double Faith's Fetters, Finishing Blow. That seems like it should be plenty. And I know that, like, so Runed Hailer was pretty bizarre, but it just kind of blanks. I guess it's not very good. It basically just says they can't attack me with that thing. But it can still block. I kind of want to play with it and see. It's probably really bad, but let's try it. And we also have to wait till they play something and name something. So let's see. Maybe that's the cut, so we don't have to do double white early. Like, let's just say no. So we have 15 creatures, 8 non-creatures. We curve out, we play Gale Super, Boswor's Acolyte, we finish with Warden of the Woods, and just protect things and kill stuff. That's not crazy to me. We play Blossoming Sands, and we need black for DBT, Cultivate. Or sorry, DBT, Hooded Black Fang, Finishing Blow. So I'm going to say like 4 black sources. So we play 4 swamps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what does it say for the rest? I don't know why it thinks this is the land column, but it is. So we have 17 lands. And we have 7 plains, 7 white sources, 6 green sources, and 5 black sources. It's a pretty even split. So I'm going to say no to the swamp that it suggested and add another plains, I think. Because we really want to be sure we have Bastards on 4. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's wrong. Let's try adding another plains, and if we get bit hard. This This deck is not correct. There's no doubt about those apples. But the question is it correct enough? And we're going to find out right now. Cool guy 1915. At worst, we'll have a game with a cool person. Well, speaking of not enough planes, I think we try. No. Goodness. Well, at least we can cultivate. We're not casting Grin Wingmare on whatever, so that's a beating. Cultivate for Faith's Fetters. That's rough. We're mono green, watch out, OP. We are on the play here, so we can cultivate out of Faith's Fetters and hopefully draw planes. Ooh, Sanctum is going to be hard to beat. This is good. Alright, we still do cultivate for planes and planes. Yep, you got me. Please play something I can Faith's Fetters, because I'm not playing Boss 3 by itself. That's fine. No, maybe we don't. I don't think we Faith's Fetters it yet, unfortunately. Fear my watchdog. Sanctum of Stonefangs is just kind of a beating. Let's do this. It's nice. Okay, we got some beatings. The old, and it's really they have something here to pump these gentlemen up, gentle people. They do look masculine. I feel like I have to try. Like, I'm sure they have it, but maybe I should have blocked the DBT. Probably shouldn't have done that actually, because of Boss 3. Draw a card. Magma. Wow, this is really hard to beat. Do we have to get going here? It has double strike, so no. I'm just gonna say no. This is rough. Woof. Thank God we have Faith's Fetters, but that's Sanctum. Okay. I will definitely do this. Maybe I'll do this and that. That seems better. What do you got? Alright. I will Fetters the Magma. And it stops the pinging from happening, which is excellent, and it allows us to attack with Boss 3s. Unless we can actually attack with a lot of things. Let's do this. Sea Striker is a pretty good blocker. And we can maybe gain some life. They could play some spells, yeah, and do that. That's pretty rough. We needed the life gain there. Yeah, I will kill this thing first. And now they've got us on the ropes. Hireling, huh? Yeah, wow, that's a great little combo, eh? I don't think it matters. Like, because they do this, that thing hits me for 4. Is that not how that works? Why would this not give... Oh, you lose life, not combat damage. So that's different, I guess. Alright, we can do this. This is... Yeah, this is gonna be pretty good. You're phantom. Guess we had to. I don't know. Sanctum. I'm gonna start taking this just because of what it is. It's so mean. Like, I used to say, like, oh, it's a Sanctum, I'm not sure I'm that deck. It's just good. If your creature died, you may pay 1 creative zombie. Alright. We did run pretty bad here. But... Wow. This deck is great. Yeah. Unless I draw a card that says I win the game. Not it. Good game. Mana was definitely part of the problem too. No doubt about that. I feel... this intuitively, I feel like what I want to do is try one more time with this. What did we do? We are playing only 4 swamps. And we just didn't draw a lot of this stuff. And that was really what we needed to draw. No, that's not true. We drew Alpine Watchdog, Feet of Resistance, and a couple of Rinwing Mares. I don't know. Maybe it's just not that good. I think let's try one more time. I understand. Like, it's just so hard to draw knowledge from small samples, and that's what you have to do if you're playing this game and can't afford to play it a lot. Unfortunately, our opponent is a self-proclaimed casual, and that has to be good for us. Not really, they're just... Alright, this is not a fast start, but it has all our colors. We can get our double white if we draw Bastards, which we didn't. Nice to have a 2-drop. That was a nice pickup. I feel better now. Oops. Mono green. Not really, but give me that Pride Malkin. Talking waterfalls. Let's play this and cultivate out a plains and a swamp. Oh, we didn't need to go to swamp. That was a mistake. Sure. We're definitely gonna like Gale Swooper and then fight something else. And then we'll like Hunter's Edge. No. They're only on 3 land. That's kind of a nice thing. I'm talking waterfalls. We're still not going to trade the Gale Swooper, so let's attack instead. What could they could have... What could they have that would make me really regret that? They got... Oh, they didn't have their other color. What might we learn from this? Leafkin Avenger. Face Fetters is amazing against that card. But you know what's better? So we face Fetters and we have 2 left. I think we can do it. So we do this. And then Primal Might for just 1. Actually, we can do 2. It doesn't really do anything, so. Right? And now we can attack for a lot. Alright. Kind of doing it here. We did get... Our opponent stumbled on mana. Oh, that does hurt. I would like to draw like a Deathbloom Thallid and then a Master's Accolade. That's what I would like. That is neither of those cards. Time for the Salt game. 16 cards deep. And we have 5, 8, 9 lands. So it's a lot. Ooh, I happen to know that card. It's a good card. This is 2. That does get them the cards, though. I wonder if I should have done that. Please don't draw, you know, Dragonfire or whatever. Perhaps you didn't see it in those 3 cards you just drew. Pretty good. Not great, not great. Can we race? You make me feel good. Yeah, notice that. Ooh, yikes. The reach. They're just dropping monsters. We have more removal, though. Not in our hand or anything. Yikes. Really need final death for the Dreadmaw. I mean for the Gnarled Sage. Just be still and you make me feel. Ooh, another Leafkin. Ugh. Look, I have one too. But it will be killed by the Dreadmaw. I actually want to get the Wingmare killed. Let's see. No, it's not enough. Oh man. So they're going to be able to make the Dreadmaw fight the Warden. What do you got? Oh, you have Hunter's Edge. No. This is actually great. Okay. And they get to kill my Warden without targeting it, which is amazing. And trample. Hodl Fiend. 12 lands. Yeah, wow, we're just super dead. Good game. Alright, well, let's see. This is another. So this is a good example because this draft feels like this deck. Like I would have called this deck better because of all the removal and the bosseries and the Warden of the Woods. It just feels like it has better, powerful cards. Like this early game kind of sucks. I'll go back and watch the video of my other draft and kind of see like if its early game was dramatically better. I guess that really is what it is, but man, it's surprising they're having so much trouble. I think what we're gonna do for our last game is try to rejigger this mana and see if that gives us better results. But holy cow, just getting destroyed. Let's ditch the DBT and the Hooded Blightfang. No, we're gonna go the other way. We're gonna take some of our bad green cards out and admit that we're black. Maybe that instead of Warden of the Woods. Wasted on me. We'll just try a value rise again. What are we getting back? We could get back like Foster's Acolyte. I have to admit that's not amazing. Definitely playing that too. We can do this and save a creature and draw some cards. And let's... What can we play late in green that's okay? Can we splash like 2 Hunter's Edges with like 4 green sources? 3 green sources? Oh, we still Primal Light in the deck too. Yikes. Yeah, we're just short on playables either way, I think. So this is like, I'm just gonna screenshot this for myself. So here's open an image editor. So I have that. And then let's look at the more green build again. Not tracked down, I don't think. Let's see. And so we could splash, we're splashing black for a spade, but you have to go. Splashing black for finishing blow for sure. These both suck. Okay, I think we're gonna try the other build because I like this one with the green. I can't believe I haven't tried that. DBT, probably this. Let's play a Blood Glutton. It's a classic D. We could maybe even play this. Like, obviously that's not a good card, but that's not where we are anymore. And we could splash green for Hunter's Edge. Yeah. I think so. Not good. We'll do it. Suggest lands. Yeah, that looks about right. Alright, let's run it back one more time. I would love to pick up a win, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, don't get me wrong, like, if you pointed me at both of these decks and said, are either of these decks great? I would say absolutely not, because I drafted them and I can tell. But there are so many more powerful cards in this list than there were, I think, in my other one. And that's why I'm confused. I think it's really just a question of the early game. I need a drink, I think, while we're waiting. BRB. Oh, all right. Seems like a strong early game to me. Vetoing this song hard. No offense, Tuvlo. Play our little doggy friend. His name is Charlie. I will happily make this trade, but my opponent will not. So I'll play Sea Striker. 2/2 double striker is pretty good on the offense. Alright, on the balance, I would like to draw a land. I did not. Alright. And we get to play. So this actually was like a pretty good play because I can. I mean, this mirror is very scary. Face Fetch doesn't stop that. Yeah. I love their lands. Mine are pretty good. Sky Scanner, sure. Very good, very good. Yeah, it's pretty good. What would I fetters if I could? Nothing, as it turns out. Alright, I will flash in the Masked Blackguard if I choose to do that. We're pretty far from getting to use this, so let's just attack with it and see what happens. We can actually do both. And we're off to the races. Let's hope my plan is better. I have a feeling it's not. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we can't stop the Watcher this turn. Wow. That makes me want to jump the scanner. Oh no, this doesn't have flying. What am I doing? I like their deck. It's better. No land. I don't think we quite just died, but it's pretty close. We can't attack with anything because Gyro Master will eat it. Ugh. A land would let us play Face Fetters and maybe live another turn. That's it for sure. We probably do Gyro Master. We have to keep a blocker back. For each of those. So actually I forgot Watchdog has vigilance, it's pretty good. No, I'm dead on board. What am I saying? Good game. Well, 0-3. It's pretty disappointing. I don't know. No, I'm gonna say no. I want them to know that it's not their fault that I got land mana screwed. But I just wanted to play. So if you had told me the records of those decks were actually reversed, I would have been like, oh, of course. So that's the problem, really. But I feel like the takeaway I took from doing these 2 drafts in a row today, Scoos, nice pull, is to just have early game ways to pressure them. because that first deck I think did do that better. So there we go. Thanks for watching, and all thoughts welcome. Goodbye.